Okay guys, we are here at Printing United. It is October 2025 in Orlando, Florida. I am an embroiderer, so I do a lot of the embroidery, and obviously this title is printing, but they have both printing and embroidery. Reason you should attend this show is you can find the latest and greatest machinery and everything for your business. They even have like the clothing suppliers here, so you can see, touch, and learn all about the machines. Like I always say, do your research on all machines before you purchase them, because obviously they are huge investments. So coming to a show like this, you can get hands-on, you can actually see the machines in person, so you see if they fit in your space, and then you can just compare all the machines all in one place. And then sometimes they do offer show discounts, which is another perk. And then they also have education here, so you can learn all about machines, embroidery, printing, DTG, UV DTF, DTF, just all of that. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside and take you through some of what they have to offer here. I gotta figure out where I'm going. All right guys, this is Mike. Melco came out with a new Summit Manager, so that's a touchscreen machine, and now you can run them all together, network them. So I'm gonna have Mike try to explain that and how that works and what our options are for if you already have an EMT16X to upgrade your machine to a Summit.
Cool, thank you, Angela. So Melco Summit works with the Summit machines. Summit Manager allows you to see the layout of your machine. So you'll see that we've got 4 up front here. 2 of them are running. The gray tells us that they're idle. And over here we can see 2 in the back. One is running, the other one is idle. This tab here is going to show us basically what's going on our production floor.
Yeah, and then like the layout. So you organize all of these based on the current show and how your machines are laid out. So if you have a group on the right, a group on the left, you can put them to display how they are on your work floor.
Correct, yeah, and then you can always click on one and see what that machine is actually doing, where it is and the status of it.
Okay.
If you don't like the layout view, you can change it to an accordion view.
Okay.
And it is more like this,
a list, yeah.
A list type of layout, exactly. The next tab over is going to allow us to open a design. Okay. Set up the color information.
Okay,
all
cool.
of the thread colors are in there, all the thread manufacturers, just like Design Shop, just like Melco OS.
The Summit screen too, pretty much.
Exactly, right? It's very similar to the Summit screen itself.
Okay.
So you've got your colors down here. You can always add effects to it, just like you do on the Summit. Once you're happy with that design, you can take and send it to a machine or machines. So that takes you over to the last tab, and you can select 1 or more machines. And so we'll select one that's running and one that's not. We'll see that the load machine is out of the picture because we've got one running.
It's running, yep.
But we can take and queue it.
Okay.
And with that queue, then we can take and send it to the queue.
Okay.
And so if we go in here and click this guy, we'll see that that design is now ready to go in the queue. If there was multiple in here, you could take and change the amount of runs, you could change the order, and you can always go in and delete out of the queue. Now the cool thing is, Angela, is if you have an EMT16X, you can upgrade that X to a Summit machine. Okay. And then use Summit Manager.
Awesome.
It gives you that modularity that Melco OS did with the EMT16X.
I'm gonna have to do that to my machines because I want Summit, but having to switch out all my machines for Summits was impossible. But with the upgrade, yeah, y'all's getting a call from me, and I need all my machines changed.
Let's see what we can do for you.
All right, thank you. So here's just a little bit of the show. So here you have Lane 7. Y'all know I love them. I use them all the time, sweatshirts and crew necks. And all the way back there, you can see AWIDS, that's just hoods, but they have a bunch of everything here. So I guess we'll just walk around and see what's here. You have Rock, which is screen printing, Caesar, which is for heat transfer vinyl. Show my face now. I'm definitely gonna miss some things because like I said, there's so much and I really don't know what everything is. I'm more embroidery, but there's so much to see. I see this nice suit, so I'm guessing whatever this is makes that. Rock, They have a bunch. They even have like financing companies here to help you finance machines, get you good deals. Bella Canvas. This is the smallest Bella Canvas booth I've ever seen. STS. You also find like some suppliers of inks and stuff. Or manufacturers, I mean, of inks. CET. This is a huge printer. Flatbed, hybrid, nice prints. Oh, it even makes bigger versions. So if you're a printer person, it makes them really big. Firebird, I use them for my DTG. If you guys would need some pre-treat, that's what this is. Works pretty good. For those who maybe make planners or something, I feel like this would be good. Look how fast it's printing. It looks like it might cut it for you, I'm not sure. Maybe it builds up a stack. All I think about is Ivory Paper Co. when I see this. All right, then there's Orca print on demand. I guess choose all your cups and stuff. Options there. Sublimation, that's crazy. Here's my market. We've seen them. I've seen them all over like TikTok and stuff. A lot of shops use them for DTF. But this is like a sublimation. This is a really big printer. So I don't know if y'all have shops that big that could require this printer, but it's here. So print on it and then you cut it. Contour cutting. So if you want to do stickers or anything, they have these printers. It looks like signs, graphics. Here's another UV DTF. They're very popular for cup wraps and stuff like that. You see people online on TikTok lives making a bunch of cups. This would be a good option for anybody who's interested in selling UV DTF cup wrap transfers. Let's go check out Roland. It prints texture. That's cool. These are huge. I don't think it's this one either. Maybe one of these. I don't know which printer. I'm guessing it's maybe one of these. You can print on white glitter heat transfer vinyl.
With the VN2 series. It's an EcoSolve printer cutter. We have about a dozen different medias that you can run on it. If there's a glitter or specialty film out there, this machine's certainly capable of cutting, producing graphics on it.
I don't know what this printer is, but look how cool this is. It looks like a super secret Star Wars printer. I don't know where I am. It's so big, I am lost. Make a stop by Caesar and see if I can find this material I'm looking for. I might just have to buy a white and see, because the back of it is like that opaque white you saw. When I like peel it, it was like this, not like the normal white, like clear. All right, guys, it is almost the end of the first day. It's already 3:15. Show ends at 5 today. I've been so busy, haven't been able to get much footage of anything else going on in the show. It's been nice meeting so many of you. What kind of business do you guys want to start? What kind of business do you guys have? What are your plans? What are you interested in seeing? One of my other suppliers is Cotton Heritage, which is that company right there. There's just so much to see. It just depends on you guys' business ideas, strengths, what you want to do, what your vision is for your business, on what you would come to a show like this for. But if you're gonna go to any show, it always would be Printing United. If you're unsure of what category, of what garment decorating avenue you want to go, like I said, you can see all the vendors for everything here. I told you guys this company, I use them for my brighter, like the pastel, the peppermint, the pink, and the lavender I get from here. And then Ninja Transfers is here as well. They're there with their big Ninja. So they do DTF transfers, and they're pretty quick. They're a big name, they're pretty reliable. I know people use jerseys a lot for the quarter zip, so if you are looking for a quarter zip brand, I would recommend jerseys. I wish I knew like a smaller company that just needed some more exposure, because I would share, but I don't know. I can't speak to the reliability of a lot of these manufacturers because I don't know. So I can't say I know for sure they're a good company. I don't know. There's Thread Lab. I've seen them. They have some cool like distressed-ish, acid-ish sweatshirts. So that's Thread Lab. ACC, I use them on the daily. They're in Virginia. There are Vastex dryers. If you do DTG, that's something you would probably need. Like, okay, you don't need it, but if you're at a high production, I would recommend it. Maybe at least if you're in your garage, because you do need the space for it, for something like that. I'm about to get lost. See, I don't have my GPS called Keenan with me. I don't know, I just like coming to these shows because you can see what's new. You can get ideas and you can see all the brands. Because a lot of these machines, honestly, they look the same, just a different color or just another label on them. So you can see them all, you can compare pricing. It's a good place to come to get inspired, to meet other people who think like you and have ideas like you, who have businesses like you. It's pretty cool. It's another Mamaki again. So it looks like it's actually printed right on fabric. So that is something that would be cool as well. Oh, I did see somebody on TikTok, Poppy Rose Print Company. She has the Cornet Digital DTG printer, and I really wanted to see it in person because I just want to know how much it is. I know I can't afford it. I'm sure it's over $100,000, but I didn't just want to ask without there being a machine there, because or like if there was a sign, that would have been nicer. Seeing what I could see, especially since time is almost up. This is printing on foil. Metallic. It looks pretty cool. That's a Roland. Here's Coldesi. I know Crafty Corner Supplies does have a Coldesi DTF printer. She runs it. I can't say she hasn't had any issues because I don't know the inside works of her business, but I do know she has one and she's been using it for a while. If you had a laser, it's a big laser. Look at this. That's insanity how big that is. Some more companies. I don't know what dry tack is. Laminating films. It's a lot of stuff I know nothing about. I always like to look at things and see if there's something like how I can incorporate it into my own business. This is a label printer, it looks like. It looks pretty cool. At one point I wanted to sell, when Michelle worked with me, like business labels or business stickers. Thought that they were pretty cool, but I don't have a need for it. Do I want it? Probably, but don't need it. Snap, it's a label press. So it prints and cuts it at the same time, cuts it out, and then rolls it on the roll for you. If anybody's interested in that. Oh, these are some cool tumblers over here. Mark and Associates, looks like they have a bunch of tumblers here. So if you guys do any tumblers, if you guys have a laser or UV DTF, I'm sure these would work for you. All this car stuff. Cars are like big, I guess. Does anybody here do car? Vinyl stuff, wrapping. I feel like I'm like in unknown territory. What's the newest trend? Either in screen printing, embroidery, DTF, like what do you guys see as the new trend? Curious to know. And I'm not really looking at y'all because I'm trying not to run into somebody. Look, they got a pumpkin on that. Oh, that's funny. It's cutting off faces. This UV DTF China company. If anybody needs some UV ink or DTF ink, that's a website. Look at that, that's crazy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Guys, I just ran somebody over. Let me run away. I'm lost, guys, I'm lost. I forgot this show does allow children. The other shows usually don't, but this one does. What is Rizzo? Join the shift to inkjet. It must be something with an inkjet. Rizzo? It looks cool. Sanmar, that's one of the biggest suppliers for any type of embroidery blank you're looking for. I guess I'm in like the office printing section of the show, so I don't recognize none of these names, none of these things. I mean, they obviously look like printers, but this is crazy. I don't print this many orders to need a printer like this. But pretty much this is what Printing United entails, what it has to offer, from a legitimately paper printing company to t-shirt printing to awards to embroidery to just all of that. That's what you have here that you can find. If you have any business ideas that you want to do, any inspiration, any thoughts, always recommend coming to a show and just seeing everything, pricing it out, because here is where you will get the best price on a machine, and you can also see what's new in the market. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and walking around with me at the Printing United show in Orlando. Hope to see you guys in the next Printing United, which is September in Las Vegas in 2026. But there is the Impressions Expo that'll be in Long Beach, California in January. It's not as big as this show, but it's one of the bigger shows. I would say probably the second biggest. So definitely would recommend coming out and seeing what you can, learning what you can. Like I said, it's always fun and I'm out of breath. But yes, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!